Today is Friday, March 7th, and this is your forecast for the central United States. And overall, we don't have any big storm systems that we're tracking across the country. It is a jet stream that is really split. We've got the northern branch, the southern branch, and that type of pattern typically doesn't result in big, strong storm systems. They're not tapping into that subtropical moisture at the same time that you're tapping in to the Arctic cold air. So things are kind of, active, but not all that intense, we'll say. One thing to note is that this weekend we do turn our clocks forward 1 hour. That happens, of course, officially at 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday morning. We go from 2 to 3 o'clock. That will mean your later sunsets, but also if you're an early morning person, means the sun's going to come up a little bit later here early next week, starting with Sunday. A little bit of light snow falling through the Midwest today. We're talking about generally light accumulation, some of that working pretty close to Chicago and probably just south. This storm track's actually taking a track pretty far to the south for a split jet stream pattern. And then this area of low pressure will move across the deep south here over the weekend. So it looks like some showers are going to start off in the southern plains on Saturday and then move toward the southeast as we go into Sunday. Today, though, it is breezy and we got some snow. We got snow mixing with some rain from Chicago to Cleveland, mainly dry but chilly and breezy for Grand Rapids and Detroit with highs in the upper 30s and low 40s. A cool kind of cloudy day, maybe even a couple of showers around Cincinnati and Louisville. Mid 60s for Nashville and Memphis, as well as St. Louis. That'll be pretty comfortable on this Friday. Gonna stay chilly here through tomorrow, but it looks like in Detroit we start to see that warm up already taking place here by Sunday, and by Monday we're in the 50s. By Tuesday we could see highs in the 60s, and that's the same for Chicago. We're going to be in the upper 50s on Monday, low 60s on Tuesday, hovering right around 60 on Wednesday. I don't know about you, but if you look closely, I've been paying very close attention to the daffodils and the tulips that are starting to poke up through the ground there around the Midwest and into the Northeast. 57 in Washington, D.C. today. Got a high right around 60 for Wilmington, Charleston, and Charlotte. Looks like 60s for Savannah and Atlanta this afternoon, about 67 in Savannah, 66 Atlanta, Georgia, 70s in New Orleans. It's gonna be a really nice Friday, and 82 in Dallas. And again, over the weekend, an area of low pressure is going to bring some showers through this part of the country. So mostly the southern plains on Saturday and then into the southeast as we go into Sunday. So you kind of see that playing out here in Charlotte before the wet weather gets there. A nice Saturday and then wet and cool with some showers around on Sunday. We bounce right back from that here early next week. In Fort Lauderdale, it is in the low 50s this morning. Definitely a cool feel. We get into the upper 70s this afternoon and then upper 60s as we head into the evening. A nice weekend ahead, though, in Florida for those that like the warmth. We're going to be in the 80s both Saturday and Sunday, probably holding right around 80 here to start next week. All right, that's your Friday morning weather update. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend, and remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.